Hi, Brian Seger here again, certified personal trainer and baby boomer fitness expert, where today I'm going to show you how to have and achieve middle-aged men weight loss success. So when it comes to middle-aged weight loss success, the first thing we need to focus on right away is we need to give up this. We need to give up the mindset that we're in it for losing weight. And when most people have that mindset in middle age, especially men, they want that quick fix. It's this. It's that mindset shift of this. There's no quick fix. There's no magic pill. There's no magic solution. There's only a commitment to making this a lifestyle and being willing to put in the work. The gadget's not going to fix it. The quick diet out there, that's not going to fix it. This is a long-term solution and a long-term commitment to putting in the work so that way that you can have the health. So the sooner that you can wrap your head around that you're making this as a lifestyle and that you're going to find a way to own this and you're going to find a way to love this and you're going to find a way to make this your passion, the more quicker that's going to be. So when it comes to your mindset, let's focus on getting that positive identity for yourself. So who would you ultimately be at your best? Who is that identity of yourself at your best? And then you want to start working yourself backwards and start asking yourself the questions, what am I passionate about? What do I love? What am I excited about? And let that fuel your nutrition, your exercise, and making this a total lifestyle shift for yourself moving forward. The next thing I want you to focus on when it comes to your mindset, that this is not a weight loss plan, okay? This is a fat loss plan and getting a healthier plan. So what we need to do is we need to start measuring your body fat every 2 weeks to 3 weeks, because what the measurement of the body fat is going to let you do is see how much fat you're losing and how much muscle you're gaining. And what that's going to be is one indicator that you're getting healthier. That's one indicator that you're getting stronger. That's one indicator that you're getting better. So start measuring your body fat every 2 weeks, because you're going to start focusing on losing fat and maintaining muscle. The next step we want to start looking at is our nutrition. Nutrition, you can't out-train a bad diet. And nutrition is where you're going to make the biggest progress when it comes to maintaining that lean body mass and becoming healthier for yourself. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to pull up a BMR calculator. And it's a little bit different for everybody. But the BMR calculator, what that's going to do is your basal metabolic rate. And that's going to give you an estimate of how many calories you're burning at rest. And if you're really active, multiply that number by 1.5. And if you're not active, just multiply it by 1.25. And what that's going to do is that's going to give you an estimate of how many calories you burn on a day-to-day basis. Now, the next step we want to take from there is we all know that 3,500 calories is 1 pound of fat. So we need to reduce those total calories that we're burning on a daily basis by 500 so we can create a calorie deficit for ourselves. So that's the next step we want to focus on with nutrition. A real simple way to go about tracking your nutrition on a daily basis is there's an app out there called MyFitnessPal, or you've got your Fitbit, and what they'll do is they'll give you an estimate of what you're burning. The one thing that I want you to watch out for with a lot of the devices out there is they tend to overestimate how many calories that you're burning. A lot of research out there shows that if you reduce that by about 10%, that you'll be more likely to be in that ballpark for your nutrition. But again, because you're making this a lifestyle and you're measuring your body fat every 2 weeks, you're going to be able to adjust your calories based off your needs. All right. Now the next thing with nutrition, what a lot of people do is they go to that quick fix, that quick strategy. So what we want to do is, and when we're thinking about that quick fix, quick strategy, looking, okay, I'm looking for that magical diet. So there's a lot of them out there. They're going to give you the quickest way to lose weight, but it's not the quickest way to get healthier. It's not the quickest way to get stronger. So I want you to just knock those diets out of there, and I want you to focus on high quality food. Organic certified foods. Organic certified foods and whole foods are going to be your best possible method to give your body health, but also help your body recover from workouts, so that way you can be leaner and stronger and be better in your middle age. So those things would be like organic, hormone-free chicken, beef, cage-free eggs, and then also getting your fruits and vegetables from certified organic, and then eating high quality fats, your olive oils, your coconut oils, your almond butters, your cashew butters, and those would be the focuses for your nutrition. So now you're in a calorie deficit, you're taking high quality foods, and you're logging your food so you can track what you're taking in on a day-to-day basis. You're gonna have lots of success with your nutrition area. Now when it comes to middle-aged men, what I find is what holds them back from achieving their results isn't not only the nutrition, but also the stress. What I find middle-aged men is, they've got kids, they've got their job, and then they have, life. I was going to say another word, but life happens, right? So life happens. So we've got to find ways to start mitigating our stress. So one of the easy ways to mitigate stress is to make sure you get 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. By getting that quality sleep, you're going to reduce a lot of those stress hormones in your body, but also by getting that sleep, you're going to be able to be more focused during the day. So when these challenges and these stresses come up, you're going to be able to handle those head on, versus in the past when those stresses came up, you're in fight or flight, and you're going to be looking for a food to calm yourself down from that. So also with stress, the best way to alleviate that is then to start asking what I talked about in the beginning, is what's important to you? Why are you doing this goal? So I would start each day, I would start my morning, and I would end my day with 10 minutes of success. And that's what I do with my clients here. I find out what their whys are, I find out why it's important to them, and every morning they start with 10 minutes. You can do prayer, you can do meditation, and just really dial in and visualize yourself why this is important to you, why you love this plan, why you're excited. Go in your head and do this. And maybe the first couple times you do this, maybe the first 5 to 7 times you do this, you'll be in your head. But I promise you this, if you commit yourself this to 21 days of this 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night of focusing on what's important to you, what you love about it, why you're grateful for your health, how you're going to make your body better, how you're going to make your life better through fitness, you're going to start visualizing, you're going to start seeing the path that you're on. So when you go out in your day-to-day life, you're going to be laser focused in on eating the right foods, making sure you get your exercise in, and the things that once bothered you will not bother you or even trigger you anymore. You'll be a man on a mission, living your best life. So start your mornings with that ritual and focusing on what you want and really connecting it and stepping into it. And I really want, if you do this and you commit to this, I personally want you to leave a comment on that, because that is one thing that has changed my life, but not only my life, a number of my clients' life. And it's the most basic thing to do, but it's the best thing that you can do when it comes to that. So let's talk about, now the reason why I talked about mindset, nutrition, and stress first is because if you don't have the right mindset going into it and smart goals going into your workouts, or you don't have good nutrition and you don't have good stress management, you could be doing all the right workouts, but if you're eating too much food and you're not managing your stress triggers, what's going to end up happening is you can't outwork yourself. You can't outwork a bad diet. So now we're going to start focusing on exercise. And with exercise, here's what I really want you to laser focus in. If you're going to want results, you're going to have to exercise at least 3 to 5 hours a week. That's going to help you with weight loss success. So make a commitment right now that I'm going to get 3 to 5 hours of exercise per week. So what I would center my program around is resistance training, because now that you're middle age, you've been losing muscle. It's just scientifically proven that every decade over the age of 30, you begin to lose 10% of your metabolism because of a loss of muscle. So I would focus and center this around resistance training, and I would focus on these 7 major movement patterns, and center my exercise plan around that. It's going to give you the most bang for your buck, being more functional, but also adding that lean body mass back. I would focus on bench presses. I would on pushing exercises. I would focus on pulling exercises. I would focus on squatting exercises. I would focus on lunging exercises. I would focus on hinging from the hip exercises. And then also I would focus on my gait. And then I would also focus on rotational exercises. So those will be the 7 exercises that I focus on. And I get a lot of pushback from my male clients say, well, it's going to hurt my knees, it's going to hurt my back. I always want you to start off with this focus in mind, that it's progression first. So you're going to do a dynamic warm-up to start, and you can see that in a number of my other videos of proper ways to warm up for men over in the middle age or over 60. And what you want to do is start with a dynamic warm-up. What that's going to do is going to prep your body for that movement. And then what I want you to do is a progression, meaning you're going to do the right weight, and you're going to pick the right exercise of the squat, of the deadlift, of the pull for you. And then you're going to do your rep range with good form, with good intensity, with your intensity, so that way you can do it. So for example, so now I gave you all the technicality of it. Let's focus on what that would look like. So say if you came into the gym and I said, okay, we've got to do a push. And you're like, you know what, I can't do a push-up. Well, I would start with push-ups from the knee. Well, if you can do push-ups, then we would go to dumbbell bench presses. If you could do dumbbell bench presses, then we would go to barbell bench presses. So that's how we would progress it. If it's a pull, so maybe I would start you with some band pull downs. If you could do the band pull downs, I'd do some lat pull downs. The lat pull downs are going well, I'd go to TRX. If the TRX is going well, then I'd go to full body pull-ups with a band. If the full body pull-ups with a band is working, then I would do full body pull-ups regular. Okay? So that's what I mean by progression. So I really want to stress those 7 core exercises, but then the next thing is we really need to master those squats. We really need to focus on developing those deadlifts, because we're talking about function. And as we start to age and we get that middle age, we start to lose our function and be able to do the things that we love to do. So I highly recommend, actually, squats are actually going to make your knees stronger if done correctly. Deadlifts are going to make you you're stronger if done correctly and bring stability to your hips and back. So what you want to do is just make sure you do the proper progression for you, and then work on your mobility, and then work your way up in those exercises. So those are the top strategies that I have for you when it comes to middle-age weight loss success. Thanks for tuning in for this great exercise video, and I hope you enjoyed the content as much as I did. If you look below in the description box, you'll notice there's a link, and when you click on that link, it's going to take you to another page where you'll enter your email address. When you enter your email address, I'll give you your first week of workouts so you can take your fitness to the next level. So just go down the box below, click the link in the description box, it'll take you to that next page, and enter your email address. Also, when you look below, there's a subscribe button. When you click the subscribe button, you'll see a little bell. You want to click that little bell, and it'll keep you alerted when I come up with great content that you've asked for to keep your fitness and your health going to the next level. Also, make sure you go below in the comments section, leave any comments, questions, concerns, things that you want us to create for you. I'll be happy to produce that for you. Make it a great day.